Well, it's nice you took her home. Press decline on your phone. Left me crying all alone.
Hey everyone, it's Mikayla. So today I'm going to be filming a video on 50 facts about me. I've seen a lot of small YouTubers doing this recently, and so I decided that I'd jump on the bandwagon and do it myself. Before I get into this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and follow my social media. That is right there, Mikayla Jayde218, and yeah, let's get into the video. So the very first fact about me is that I have blue eyes. So I can't tell if you can tell from this angle, but I have like baby blue eyes, and I love my eyes a lot. The second fact about me was that I was born with blonde hair. So a lot of people who have brown hair like mine are born with blonde hair. I don't know why it happens. I guess we just develop more pigmentation later on. I don't know, but yeah, was born with completely blonde hair and now I'm very dark. So yeah. Third fact is that I am currently 17 years old, however I will be 18 very soon. Fourth fact is that I am an Aquarius, so I was born in February. Fifth fact about me is that I've been playing soccer for nearly a decade, so nearly 10 years. Yeah, it's the only sport that has stuck, and I'm happy with that. So not only soccer, I've also played a range of other sports, which is like tennis, little athletics and softball, but those sports never really stuck with me. Soccer was the only one that I truly enjoyed. So seventh fact is that I went vegan 2 years ago, so I currently have been vegan for 2.5 years, so, and I don't ever plan on ever going back. Eighth fact is that I haven't eaten meat for about 3 years now, so I haven't consumed an animal in 3 years. Ninth fact is that I have a pet bird called Charlie, who's currently in the back of this camera. I'm currently doing Vlogmas, so if you want to see him, he's in most of the vlogs so far, and you can hear him and stuff like that. 10th fact is that I live in Australia, and I plan on living in Australia for the rest of my life. I might move to another country for a year, but the likeliness of that happening is not very likely. 11th fact is that my favourite colour is green, and it always has been. Obviously I like other colours like red and pink and blue, stuff like that, but green is just that colour that just looks the best. So 12th fact is that I've never ever broken a bone. 13th fact is that I literally love olives. Olives are probably one of my favourite foods. 14th fact is that I am literally obsessed with extending my lifespan, so I will do whatever I can to live as long as I possibly can. Hence, one of the reasons that I'm vegan is because I was so obsessed with adding an extra 5 to 10 years onto my life. I've just always been like that. Hence the reason I play sport. 15th fact is that I love cats, dogs, and my bird Charlie, obviously. So yeah, those are my 3 favourite animals. 16th fact is that I have been overseas twice, and both of those times were to Fiji to play soccer overseas. So I played in the Fijian Soccer Cup or something. I played in something. They described it as an international soccer tournament, so that's what I did. 17th fact is the only word that I know in German is a swear word, and I don't think I will honestly ever forget it. 18th fact is that I'm literally cold 99% of the time. Like literally 99% of the time. Always cold. I don't even know how I'm wearing a t-shirt right now. Like, I'm cold right now. But 19th fact is that I don't ever really watch TV. The reason for that is that I just plain and simply just find it utterly boring. 20th fact is that I am not religious. I do not believe in a god, and I'm sorry if you take offense to that. 21st fact is that I love horror movies so much, like literally love horror movies. 22nd fact is that I do not like reading books in the slightest. The only books that I have ever been able to finish is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and that's because it's like mostly kid based. 23rd fact is that I believe in spirits. I do believe in all of that paranormal stuff. So 24th fact is that I never plan on drinking, smoking, doing drugs in general. Like, I'm never gonna do that, and I'm the last person that anyone would ever think of doing that. So 25th fact is that I love animals, obviously. Like, I just love all forms of living life. So yeah. 26th fact is that I take a vitamin B12 supplement, and the reason I say this is because I do follow a vegan lifestyle, and if anyone watching this is vegan, please take a vitamin B12 supplement, because if you don't, and you don't drink like 2 cups of soy milk, fortified soy milk every single day, then you're not going to reach your recommended daily intake of vitamin B12, which can have permanent nerve damage and just permanent damage in general. So even if you're not vegan, like B12 is very important, and a lot of people can't actually absorb it through food. So even if you're not vegan, I use the one from Nature's Own. I just ran out of that, but I need to grab a new one, and yeah, that's the only vitamin that I feel the need to have. I have a very varied diet, so I don't need to take any other vitamins because I get everything else. So 27th fact is that I was born a frank breech. So pretty much in simplistic terms, I was born butt first because I turned around like just before my mum gave birth to me or something. And funny fact, my dad is called Frank. I was born a frank breech, and I take after him like in like every aspect. So yeah, it's just a funny joke that my family and I have. So 28th fact is that I am the second oldest out of 4 siblings, including myself. So yeah. 29th fact is that everyone in my family has blue eyes except for my mum. 30th fact is that I used to have black hair, but that's because I dyed it, and this is my natural hair now. So yeah, from here I think to here is all non-dyed hair. Like it's all washed out, if you can't tell, like it's all gone. No more black hair. I do think black hair suits me like really well, but just don't want to damage my hair. So the next fact, the 31st fact, is that this is my natural hair color, as I mentioned. I think that's the 3rd time I've mentioned it this video. So my legit favorite foods that I know for a fact that I could live off of is pasta and rice. Like literally love that food. Love those 2 food groups so much, and I could literally never get bored of it. 33rd fact is that I used to have a singing channel when I was like 12 years old. Like it was so embarrassing, but brings back some funny memories. Yeah, I deleted all those videos. God knows where they are. I think they're just completely gone now. I kind of want to go back and listen to them and like maybe even film like a reaction to it, because it is so embarrassing. And yeah, but I think they're on like an old laptop that my mum used to have like way back in the day, because that's where I filmed it off of. So 34th fact, just so you know, I love my vegan lifestyle. I don't see it as a chore every single day. I see it as amazingness. I guess you could say. I know that's cringy, but I love my vegan lifestyle. 35th fact is that I am 5 foot. So technically, if you want to get technical, I'm 5'1", but I like to say that I'm 5 foot because I'm like 5'8" or something, like not 5'8", like 5'.08" or something. So I just say that I'm 5 foot. 36th fact is that I love playing The Sims. Like literally love playing The Sims so much. It's such a huge childhood game for me. 37th fact is that I am obsessed with the thought of moving out and having my own house and having my independence, you know, all that stuff. So I honestly want to move out as soon as I possibly can. Hence why I'm doing so much YouTube. Like I hope to make it something that I can do from home in the future, like actually have it be somewhat of a job or part-time, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm planning, and that's why I'm working so hard. 38th fact is that I'm currently saving up for a car. I've mentioned this so many times, but yeah, I'm saving up for a car and I cannot wait until I get one. And then after I get my car, I'm hardcore saving up to move out and to buy furniture and, you know, all that adult stuff, because I'll be 18 in February, so I need to start planning my life. So as I mentioned at the very beginning, the 39th fact is that I have gone overseas twice to play soccer overseas. So yeah, already mentioned that. But 40th fact is that I am currently playing for an under 16 boys junior Premier League team. So I tried out for that and I got in. The last time I played for a boys team was like when I was 13, and it was honestly the worst experience of my life. So it really took me something to actually go out and try. One of my friends from soccer wanted me to go with her, so I went with her, but I honestly wasn't expecting to get in because it's a boys team and it's a junior Premier League team. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, but I actually do enjoy it. 41st question is, my recent hobby that I've taken up is planting and gardening and stuff like that. Not like the gardening where you pull out weeds, like no thank you, or like trimming the bushes. Like I'm not into that life, but I'm into like growing tomatoes, you know. My green beans decided to die. 42nd fact is that every single day I'm literally talking and thinking about my future and moving out and, you know, stuff like that. Like I'm literally obsessed so much with like just that thought. 43rd fact is that I am literally obsessed with drinking tea. I had like 6 cups in a row yesterday. I don't know why, I just felt like it. Like 44th fact is that veganism isn't just a diet for me. A lot of people mistake it as being a diet and that I just do it for health. That is not the case, and I feel like a lot of people are uneducated with the vegan topic or just too self-centered, I guess you could say, because there's some people that want to know and you can tell that they want to know more about why you're vegan, and then there's those that just want to tell you that you're dumb and stuff like that. So, and I've had a lot of people in my life tell me that I'm stupid that I'm being vegan. I'm just like, but if I were to judge you on your diet, like, I'm wrong, but you're allowed to tell me that I'm dumb and that I'm stupid and that I'll wake up eventually. Like, no, veganism is not a diet for me. It's simply a lifestyle. Like, I have vegan makeup, like I have vegan skincare, I have vegan clothes. Like, it's not about me, it's about the animals. The sooner people understand that within myself, the sooner my life will be easier. It's so easy to like keep my cool when people like tell me that I'm dumb and stuff, because I know that they just don't understand. But you know, it's frustrating when they don't, like when they ask these questions like, oh, why are you vegan? And you answer the question and that all they respond back with is, you're dumb. But I don't want to eat animals, I just said that. Like how's that dumb? Like, my 45th fact is that I'm vegan for the animals. Like, that's pretty much 90% of the reason, so if you wanted to know. The 46th fact is that I'm in a relationship with someone that I can see a future with. So I remember, the reason why I'm mentioning this is probably just relationship advice. I don't know why I put it in this, but yeah, that's a fact about me. I remember my last relationship, I would try so hard to envision a future with this person, and I just knew that there wasn't a future. Like, I couldn't see anything. With this person that I'm with now, I can actually see something. 47th fact is that I always get asked, as I mentioned before, why do you go vegan? And I always say, for the animals. And as I mentioned before, no one really understands, which is the saddest part. So 48th fact is that I work out most days of the week. So I'm very into that whole active lifestyle. I haven't been recently. I've had 2 weeks off of soccer because there hasn't been training. Like, one day it was extremely hot, and then the other week my coach was at some holiday thing or something, I don't know. And the 49th fact is that I want my future career to go down secondary teaching. That's just what I like to do. I want to be able to teach the younger generation about health and nutrition and physical education and outdoor education, you know, stuff like that. So that's where I plan on taking my future. And the 50th fact and the very last fact, which has multiple ones in there, is that I've never been to a party, I've never had alcohol, I've never smoked anything, and it's going to stay that way. So yeah, I'm really, if you haven't gotten my personality yet, I'm really not into all of that stuff. Like, I literally have no desire for it. Like, I don't ever be like, oh, I wish I could do this with these people. Like, no, like, I've never had any desire to actually go to a party, you know what I mean? Like, I just rather stay home, and a lot of people don't understand that, but like, I just would rather stay home and watch YouTube and hang out with my cats, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I find more fun than going to a party where I don't trust anyone. So yeah, that's just what my life's about, if you wanted to know. Yeah, a lot of people see me as a boring individual, but I think I'm pretty fun sometimes. A lot of the friends that I have, for example, like, they do like partying and they do like smoking weed and, you know, stuff like that, and that's fine. That's their decision, just as long as they have the respect of where they don't bring me into it. Some friendships have ended because they just couldn't understand it. They couldn't respect my beliefs, but the friendships that do respect it have lasted, and that's the best part about it. Like, they try and involve me in other stuff, like going shopping. I really like going shopping, like, that's fun. They find it fun as well, but they just don't invite me to the parties because they know that I'll just say no, and they know that I'm not interested, and they want to respect that. So I like people that can respect that. So yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and follow my social media right there, Mikayla Jayde218. And yeah, that concludes this video, and I'm gonna go now. Bye.
This is the face that we're chatting around.